Hello everybody, we're back with another round of Modern. We have Daniel G playing Grixis Death Shadow and Mark Marr playing a blue-white Urza artifact shenanigans with a bunch of Kamigawa Neon Dynasty cards. This is the first Modern tournament we've held since the official release of the set. And we have a little bit of frame delay, I believe, in this round. Our internet was giving us a ton of trouble, and I'm not really sure why, but it was. So yeah, Dan led on a Blood Crypt, Mystery's Bauble, and a Ragavan and Wilfuri, which means Mark's just gonna slam down a Hollow Fountain and play that Portable Hole, which gets to exile a non-land permanent CMC 2 or less. Honestly, Portable Hole's a really good card. I like a lot of the artifact stuff that's been coming out lately. You see a Darkskin of Thoughtseize, 2 Rebuke, 1 Relic of Regeneratus, a Springleaf Drum, a Word of Invention, and an Urza. Being stuck on one land, it isn't great here. So definitely taking the Relic of Regeneratus just feels like the correct choice. I mean, 2 of the cards you can't play for at least 2 turns.
Pass it back.
Unless he goes like, run. No, yeah, because he has to draw other stuff to make everything work. There's a Springleaf Drum. Like, if he drew Moonsnare Prototype, he could start tapping the Portable Hole for mana, and then hopefully draw either a land or a creature to call up the Springleaf Drum, and you can work for 0. But, well, no, can't work for 0. Moonsnare only makes, colorless mana. I don't know. But yeah, there's a lot of cool cards from Neon Dynasty in here. And honestly, in general, like I said, there's a lot of cool cards in Neon Dynasty in general. I'm in love with the set. There's a lot of cool stuff. Darcy's gonna get in for 1. There's a second Dragon 3 channel coming down. Yeah. There's a lot of cool things I hope to see featured. I really want to see somebody play with the Wandering Emperor. I think that card's actually really good. Sorry about that. I think that flash effect is just going to be really strong on a Planeswalker in like blue-white control. But we have to see. Alright, Dan's is going to fetch down here. Grabbing a Watery Grave. I think at this point I was trying to clarify life because I think they had them listed 2 higher than they actually are. Which, by the way, the game score is not 2-0 currently. They're in game 1. I just kind of quick started the stream and never realized that I didn't update that from the last stream.
You shock Thoughtseize and fetch a shock. You missed the Thoughtseize. Yep, 13.
Yeah, I've been playing around with, my coworker has a really cool 8-cast deck in Modern right now. Like, he uses like the reality chip and stuff, and it's a lot of fun to play around with. There's, like I said, there's a lot of cool artifacts. Moonsnare Prototype's really sweet. A bunch of other random things. Interestingly, not going for the Metallic Rebuke here. So you can improvise it here, can he? Yeah, okay. Alright, there's just somebody else. He's going to crack in for 6. As that is now, they are now delirious. I don't know if any like new decks pop up in the format because of Neon Dynasty, but I think a couple of things get bolstered. So like you have the channel lands that are going to show up in a bunch of different stuff. Like Otawara is going to show up in Blue-White Control. Titan's going to be playing Besiju. This Ren and 6 decks will play at least 1 copy of Besiju. I'm sure Tron will try it too. Though I don't know if the card is better in Tron or better against Tron. Something tells me it's better against Tron, but I could be wrong. It does remove Blood Moon, so it's pretty good. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna have a second Springleaf Drum coming out. Mark is slowly starting to amass some mana base, but he does have a bunch of damage coming in, and yeah, there is lethal there.
Yep.
Ooh. We got a Metallic Rebuke, and there's a Drown the Lock. Alright folks, Dan is going to take game 1. We're going to be right back with game 2 in just a second. Hey, look, it's game 2. Mark's going to be on the play here. We're going to lead with a, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't know the name of the blue-white pathway. I can tell you it's the blue-white pathway. Hengegate Hollow, maybe? He's going to play Moonsnare Prototype, which is effectively Springleaf Drum, right? It's Springleaf Drum at home, but it has a cool channel ability. But it says tap an untapped artifact, add colors to your mana pool, and then you can discard it for, I think it's 3 and a blue. And, is it 3 and a blue or 4 and a blue? I want to say it's 3 and a blue. I could be wrong about that one. But you can return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, which is kind of cool. Because you can bounce around stuff if you need to. Or no, not owner's hand. I think you put it on top of the deck. Let's go check TCG player. Moon Snare. Prototype.
Reality chip.
It's 4 and a blue. Discard it. The owner of target permanent puts it on top or bottom of the library.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a kind of like an Aether Gust in a way.
Yeah.
We're going to play out a Stoneforge Vision to get a Sword of the Meek. So that was pretty cool. I was not expecting it when he cast Stoneforge.
Yep.
And then using the moons. Can't do that. Oh, it does tap creatures too. Yes, he can. Bro, that card is so cool. My bad, Mark.
Yeah, let's get some info first. Heat the Stoneforge, Seville.
Going to Unholy Heat. Sorrel trigger. You gotta kill the Stoneforge Mystic. Gets to wheel a bauble into the graveyard too, which is pretty solid. He's just 1 type off.
15. Alpine Moon, Seville.
We'll go to 15. We're gonna get a Sorrel trigger. Assuming we're gonna name. Oh, and it's still here too. That's like assuming we're gonna name Urza-Saga here. Kind of the de facto go-to naming target against any type of artifact-based deck, right? Saga is not a card you want to let go unchecked. It's interesting seeing Mark playing like the Stoneforge package as a portable hole. You know, take the Dragon's Rage channel.
Sword of the Meek.
Yep.
It's going to cast up the Sword of the Meek. Though I imagine that means he's also playing without their Foundry. Like, there's no reason to play Sword of the Meek without their Foundry, to my knowledge. So,
Expressive?
Yep.
this is an expressive iteration. Card feels so good, man. I think I talk about it like every time we have a deck on channel, or a deck on the channel that plays that card. It just always feels strong. I was playing Legacy the other day, and I was playing a deck that wasn't red blue, and I was like, ah man, I really miss expressive iteration. I can care less for everything else. I just want that card. Okay, there's a Delta. Really pretty Delta too. Yeah, 3 mana. We're going to get to Fairy Time Traveler coming out. It's got a Saga in hand. I can't tell what the other card is.
Plus pass.
Interesting opting to. Oh, sorry about that. Interesting opting to uptick and not pay. Oh, it's an Ensnaring Bridge. Okay.
Expressive?
Yeah, there's another expressive iteration.
2, 3.
He could have down-ticked the Teferi on nothing just to draw a card. Let's see if we can find like more action, maybe. Or maybe he's playing around Bolt / Unholy Heat. Well, Bolt. I was like, Unholy Heat just kills it, but.
Wobble myself.
Sure.
Go down to 12. Grab a Watery Grave.
Ooh. Alrighty. This player's kind of just like spinning their wheels a little bit. Dan's just drawing cards. I think he's just trying to find a threat. Yeah, it looks like he has a Death Shadow, actually.
I'm just gonna cast a Dress Down.
Yeah, there's a Dress Down.
Yep.
Pass to you, Dress Down, Sacrifice.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta spin this dress down to draw cards.
16.
Just gonna get a tap watery grave and then go to my turn.
Yeah, sounds good. Ball the trigger.
Yep, you can go ahead. Untap up.
Put it on tap.
Yep.
Draw for turn.
What did we pick up? That could be a showcase. Esper Sentinel on the fan.
Relic.
There's a relic for Genesis. Okay, alright.
Colors. Activate.
Okay.
Draw. Bounce. Or sorry, I'm gonna bounce the portable hole actually.
Okay. Thank
Draw
you.
from that.
Alright, we're gonna pick up the portable hull, draw a card. We'll probably replay the portable hull. Yep.
Alpine Moon.
Alpine Moon sounds good.
Ops to hit the Alpine Moon this time around.
Yep.
Pass to you.
Sure. Cards in hand. Was that 3?
Yep.
Meyer.
There's a Bloodstained Mire.
K command. 2 damage.
Alden's command. We're going
Target
to
artifact. Surveil.
shatter the portable hull, do 2 damage to Teferi Time Raveler. Surveil Bloodstained Mire into the yard. What a great time to have the K command.
There's a saga. And then.
There's a high chance he just had it the entire time, right? But still.
One.
15.
Pass it back.
He's gonna crack in for a damage here.
Draw.
Yep.
We have some lovely frame delays going on, it looks like. Hopefully that stops soon. This slideshow gameplay, not the greatest.
Fetch.
The slideshow will be over soon. I paused the audio recording and checked ahead. It looks like we're gonna get back to regular gameplay in just a second. So if you were watching still, I appreciate your patience. Thank you very much. What cards from Neon Dynasty have you guys been playing around with? Have you got any cool pet cards that you've been working with that you're interested in? Mark's trying to cast it in Snaring Bridge. It's going to get drowned and locked. We're going to have a Surveil trigger.
Yep.
Ooh, we're thinking. We've got a thing. Okay, alright, there's another drown and lock. It's just 2 types in the yard. Nothing crazy. You have the bolt. We know he has a shadow, and I think he has a dress down too.
You have instant land.
Yeah, it's ways away. Get you for 1, 14.
14.
Tax in for 1.
I'm gonna buy Loris.
Yep.
My basics and Stevens. And then pass back to you.
In your end step, I'll fetch.
3 mana by Luris.
Tap fountain.
Mark's gonna go fetch out a tapped Hallowed Fountain.
Tap upkeep draw. Portable hole.
Alright, attempt to cast Portable. Draw on the lock's gonna counter that. Surveil trigger.
I'll keep that on top.
Honestly, Grixis Death Shadow is a very fun deck to play. I don't know if you guys have played it yet. It's been in the format for a while, right? Especially like including the new version with like post image too. It's a lot of fun. There's like a lot of good interaction, a lot of cool, neat stuff you get out of it. Dress Down's still a card that I'm not crazy about, but in that deck, it's very fun to play with. It still doesn't feel fair when you're you know, you have Lurrus out and your end step flashing and a dress down every turn. But the interaction with that shadow itself is really cute.
Get it for 1.
You can attack him for 1.
Cast
We'll play out our Lurrus.
like this, and then got it back.
Draw.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Four.
We'll attack him for 4. Mark will go to 8. Dan will go to 12. They will trade spots effectively.
Cast a Death Shadow.
Yep.
Could have played a dress down, or play out a Death Shadow.
Shadow Sphere?
You're gonna cast a Shadow Sphere. Mark has just not been able to find creatures. I think the only creature he's found all match was the singleton, or the single copy of Stoneforge Mystic.
Yep. Dead.
Alright, Dan's gonna attack in. We know he has to dress down. Yep, and that's gonna be game 2 going to Dan with the Grixis Death Shadow. Thanks for watching, folks.
Yeah,
Have a great rest of your day.
Dress down.